Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're breaking down the core ideas from Russell Brunson's game-changing book, .com Secrets. Seriously, this is the playbook that has completely flipped the script for how thousands of companies think about growing online.
All right, let's just jump right into the big one. This is the question that keeps so many entrepreneurs up at night. You're doing all the things you think you're supposed to do, right? You're running ads, people are actually coming to your website, but when you look at the bank account, the profits just aren't showing up. It's super frustrating, and honestly, it's way too common. So here's Brunson's big diagnosis. He says we're all busy treating the symptoms. We're obsessed with getting more traffic or tweaking a headline to get a better conversion rate. But he argues that's not the real issue. The root cause, the real problem, is baked into the very structure of how you sell things online.
To really get what he means, let's look at a story from the book. This one perfectly shows how a business can look huge and successful on the outside, but actually be bleeding cash with every single customer they get. So Brunson was consulting for this company, FitLife.tv, and get this, they had 1.2 times million followers on Facebook. I mean, that's a massive audience. But here's the crazy part. They were spending $116 on ads just to get one person to buy a $97 product. They were literally losing $19 on every single sale. That is a funnel problem.
And this right here, this quote from the marketing legend Dan Kennedy, is the key to flipping that whole situation around. See, the goal isn't just to make a sale, and it's definitely not about who can get customers the cheapest. The real goal is to build a system that allows you to spend more than your competitors to get a customer and still be wildly profitable. That's the secret. That's how you win.
Okay, so how in the world do you build a system like that? Well, the solution is a brilliant concept Brunson calls the value ladder. And believe it or not, the absolute best way to understand it is to think about something super simple, a trip to the dentist.
Think about it. You see an ad for a free teeth cleaning. That's the bait, right? It gets you in the door. While you're there, the dentist does a great job, gives you value, and then says, hey, your teeth are a little yellow. We have a great whitening kit. So you buy it. Then they might notice your teeth are shifting and offer you custom retainers. See what's happening? Each step offers more value at a higher price, and you naturally walk right up their ladder of services.
So, that's the core idea in a nutshell. You strategically map out everything you offer, starting with something low cost or even free, that's your bait, and you plan it all the way up to your most valuable, highest price service. This lets people start wherever they're comfortable, and as you build trust and deliver more and more value, they naturally want to climb that ladder with you.
Okay, so this sounds great in theory, but how do you actually apply this to your business? How do you create this for yourself? Well, Brunson lays out this really simple, four-question framework he calls the secret formula. It's the blueprint.
First things first, you have to get laser focused. This isn't about who could I maybe sell to. No, this is about who do I want to work with. Who are the people you get excited to help? What are they passionate about? Because let's be real, if you don't consciously choose your dream client, you'll get stuck with nightmare customers who drain all your energy. Getting this right changes everything. All right, once you know exactly who you're looking for, the next question is, where are they already hanging out online? What blogs are they obsessed with? What Facebook groups are they in every day? What newsletters do they actually open? This isn't about just shouting into the void, it's about fishing where the fish are. It makes your marketing so much more effective.
So you know who they are and where they are. Now, what's your bait? What's that irresistible offer you can create that speaks directly to a problem they have? This is the very first step of your value ladder, your version of the free teeth cleaning. It's got to be good enough to make them stop scrolling and say, whoa, I need that.
And finally, you have to think big. If money was no object, what is the ultimate result, the ultimate transformation you could provide for that dream client? This is what defines the very top of your value ladder. It's your North Star. It gives your entire business a clear direction and purpose.
Okay, so we have the strategy, the value ladder. We have the blueprint, those 4 questions. Now we need the tool that puts it all to work, the thing that actually makes you the money. And that, my friends, is the sales funnel.
Now, it is so important to understand the difference here. The value ladder is your blueprint. It's the what. It's the map of what you offer. The sales funnel is the how. It's the actual online experience, the series of web pages, the videos, the emails that literally guides a person from one step of your ladder to the next.
So in practice, a sales funnel works like a giant automated sifter. It takes all the traffic you're getting and guides them through this carefully designed process. Now, not everyone is going to buy every single thing you offer, and that's okay. That's the whole point. The funnel is designed to find those dream clients, that small percentage of people who are ready and excited to go all the way to the top of your ladder.
And that brings us full circle, right back to this powerful truth. It's worth saying again because this is the whole goal. Your value ladder provides the strategy, and your sales funnel provides the engine that finally makes this quote a reality for your business. This is the system that lets you confidently outspend your competition and win.
So, the huge takeaway from DotCom Secrets isn't about some little website hack or a clever marketing trick. It's a fundamental shift in your entire strategy. It's about rebuilding your sales process around your value ladder to turn your website from a simple brochure into a predictable, scalable growth machine. So the real question you have to ask yourself is this: are you just selling a product, or are you building a business that's truly designed to win?